So listen, beautiful people, Conor McGregor, it was just announced that he is suspended for 18 months now for, not giving his whereabouts and avoiding basically drug testing 3 times in a row. So he was suspended for 18 months. Now, what is the truth behind the situation? Is the man actually a cheater? Was he actually dodging the testing because he was hiding something? This is the honest to God truth, beautiful people. Let's backtrack for a second. Conor McGregor is without a doubt the most influential fighter in the history of MMA, and he is without a doubt one of the greatest, in his prime especially. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because why did we all love Conor McGregor in his prime? Is because the man stood for something. And one thing that he stood for in his prime was that he was against PEDs. I don't believe for a second that Conor McGregor ever cheated in his prime. When he knocked out Jose Aldo, when he beat Chad Mendes, Dennis Seaver, Dustin Poirier the first time, Nate Diaz, Eddie Alvarez, even when he fought Khabib. I don't believe for a second that Conor McGregor ever cheated. No way. No way, that's just the bottom line. But when he broke his leg versus Dustin Poirier in the third fight back in July 2021, I believe that is when everything changed, beautiful people. When he suffered that gruesome injury, the man definitely needed to do something extra to recover and to heal and to get his foot back to where it was. And that is why back then USADA was with the UFC, they were associated with the UFC, and that is why after he snapped his foot, he left the testing pool. Why? Is because you don't need a rocket scientist to tell you what the man was doing. He was basically taking growth hormone, testosterone, all types of PEDs to recover. And actually, him and Chris Weidman suffered a very similar injury. And Chris Weidman, nearly 5 years now after the injury, he says that he's still not the same and he still can't put a lot of pressure on his leg. But he actually also said that I wish that I did what Conor McGregor did. I wish that I would have left the testing pool and I would have tried to use different methods to recover. And that is what Conor McGregor did, beautiful people. That is the bottom line. Conor is definitely an honorable man. I don't believe for a second that the man ever cheated, but after he snapped his leg, after he snapped his foot, everything changed. And I honestly understand it. I can't really fault the man, but that is just my 2 cents on the situation. Conor McGregor is definitely not a PED user, especially in his prime. But now, we're talking about a different Conor, we're talking about a different story. And the man isn't even fighting anymore. Like, he's saying that he's gonna come back, but in all actuality, will he? He might fight on the White House card, but in all actuality, this is all I'm saying. Conor is many things, but one thing he is not is a cheater.